you very much, Mr. Patrick. Mr. Glody, how do you feel, man? I just feel
Yeah, I feel just phenomenal. Really, just phenomenal. A.T.C. I don't feel guys. A.T.C. Yeah, it talks something very brilliant and very much important in our life. It's all about assessment, evaluation. You go to the next year. How did you perform your last year? You know what we do usually, Mr. Murad? It's a new year, 2016, 17, 18. We all enjoy. But we don't take away what we have improved in the past, what we are now. We just look away and look at what's coming forward. But we don't really assess our lives. So that's really important. That really matters, and we always have to assess whatever we did in the past in order to get better. Because it says the goal is to get better. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick, for the motivation.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Glody. And now, in this part of the program, I'm going to call someone, and she's a special one. I said she. She's one of the most phenomenal, beautiful, and smart ladies with the A.T.C. And today I'm going to call her on the stage. And you guys, one thing I tell you right now, be careful and try to focus on what she's saying, because there's always gems hidden in her speech and talk. So I'm going to call on Mr. Glody.
Yeah, we call up Miss Marlene to come on stage and give her.
Yeah, give it up for her.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're enjoying the moment.
Of course.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, let me start by introducing myself. Name Mrs. Marlene, I'm a student also in this town. I'm doing my third year B pharmacy. So I'm gonna introduce to you A.T.C. because we all are here. It's not an event which was actually created by someone, just someone wake up in the morning and start of something. It was organized by A.T.C, which is a short form of awakened training cycle. So, who are we? A.T.C, who are we? We are a group of young men and women who gather together with the experience of time and space. We gather together in order to share the knowledge that we got about life, and we believe in the fact of sharing, because we know that no one knows it all, but in sharing we can get from each other and make this world a better place. So we go to the next step, the history. So it all started on 7th July 2016, where we get our first meeting. So actually right now we have 1 year and 6 months and 4 days, as you can see. Thanks so much. For the first step, we had our first opening of the A.T.C, which started with an opening of the English club. It was on 7th July 2016, and the second step we had was the teaching session. I'll go forward in this step so that you can understand in the coming time. Our event for the for the last 1.5 years, we had Heaven like Awaken Event First Edition, which is like the one we are having today. We had a first edition which was in 2016, and the first year anniversary we celebrated last year in 2017 on 17th July. And why do we share was also one of our Heaven and the Awaken Town. We did it in order to show the world, to show India who we are. So we went around Bangalore and talked about ourselves in different places. Okay, our vision. Our vision lies on our name, as you can see, Awaken Training Cycle. Okay, awaken. Why awaken? Because many people have found themselves into many things as failure, and are believing that they cannot more stand from it. So that we are here to help such people to awaken, try to give them hope that even talk if you are in different big situation or in different problem, you can still stand up for it. And for those who are already in good situation, for those who are already like they do not have problem, we are here to keep them awake. Thriving. When you are awake, you start by finding the purpose of your life, which we usually call as your why. And the second step after finding your why, you have to know your how, because a why without a how is actually nothing. Even if you know the purpose of your life, you have to know how to realize it. So this is what we call your how. You're going to know how to realize the purpose of your life, and then only you start thriving. So second, because we believe that you are a family, in this family where we share each other's idea in order to make each other's better. So we call ourselves a family, and this is what stands for cycle. And we have our motto, which is we share to improve. So if I say A.T.C, can you say we share to improve? A.T.C?
We share to improve.
Okay, thank you so much. And go for what do we do? Okay, what do? We have, actually the A.T.C is, as for far, we only have two parts, which is the teaching session. And the teaching session we have for BBA and students from now. It's something that we usually do at the end of every semester, that many students, member and non-member of our A.T.C that gather together, explain each other different subjects in order to make it better in their courses. And for the last past year, I think with the teaching session, we work along with the community, Congolese community, in the program called as Intelligentsia. I think you have heard about Intelligentsia. We work along with the Congolese community in that program. And the second part is the English club. The English club, we meet up every Thursday at 5 o'clock to 6:30. It's a 1.5 hour meeting. We have actually two places, Kalata College and Faron College. Okay, what do we do in our English class? So I'm going to tell you, every Thursday we have topic presentation. Usually it's 2 topic presentation, which is done by member or servant of the A.T.C and sometimes by member of the A.T.C. We share on different topics, as you can see, on you are the key to your success, how to choose your team, the place of women in the modern society. And after that we have motivation speech. Okay, motivation speech, which is given by our motivator, the motivator that we have in our A.T.C, which, like I can show, for example, the character was done by Mr. Brody, by Miss A.T.C. We had what will people say about you when you are no more. By Mr. Patrick, we have like be grateful, and by Mr. Hardy, I can show you like remember why you started. So we are after that, after speeches and after motivation, we have group sharing where we share about the speech we have and the motivation that we had on the day. So this is how we speak in group in order to share. So I can show more video like this. Okay, so after 1.5 years, actually, we have seen some results from all that, because we cannot do 1.5 years without having any results. So as a result, I can show you, we have people who have started some startup without fearing. Like I can tell you, for example, we have Yaya World, which is a startup of Mr. Jason, Frazi Health, which is done by Miss A.T.C and KTG Care by the KTG team and many others. So this is just an example. And also come to our results in our examen of our members are doing better and coming with sometimes first class and outstanding. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce to you the A.T.C servants actually. So if I call up your name, you can just go forward. Okay. We start with the first one, which is Mr. Glory. The second one is Miss Marlene, myself. Okay. The third one is Mr. Murad. fourth, Mr. Gideon. The fifth, Miss Dora. Okay, and for the English here, I can call upon Mr. Daniel, Mr. George, Mr. Priska, Miss Priska, Mr. Jason, Miss Priska. At the coordination, we have Mr. Alikali, Mr. Patrick, Mr. Glody, and Mrs. A.T.C. At the administration, we have Mr. Kevin, Mr. David, and Mr. Joseph as the president. Okay, so this is the servant of the A.T.C. Okay, guys, you can have some people. You can go back. The next step, as partner, we work along with different partner like Mike and family. We have Canada College, Farm College, Indo-Asian College, and SSR College. Project. So as our project, we are planning to have more extension all over India and why not all over the world. Yeah. Okay, we also have project in order to reward those who will make a difference and make an impact in order to encourage them and to push others to follow their step. Alright, okay, financially, actually talking about financial